That day, it began in a garden where the weight of what was coming pressed so heavy on him that even his sweat felt like surrender. Father, if it is possible. There it was, a moment, a chance to step back, a chance to walk away, because he knew the nails were coming. He knew the cross was waiting. He knew the blood would shed. Not my will, but yours be done. It was the moment the cross was chosen, not forced, but chosen. He could have walked away, he could have called angels, but love held him there before the nails ever did. When they arrested him, he did not resist. When they accused him, he did not defend, because this was not a man being overpowered. This was a sinless Savior choosing surrender. Perfect, blameless, without sin. And yet, he was treated like the guilty one. Step by step, he walked toward crucifixion, carrying a cross he did not deserve for people who did. Before the cross, there were stripes, webs tearing through his skin, deeper than words, and every stripe brought your healing. Because by his stripes we are healed. He took the pain so we could find peace. He carried the suffering so we could be restored. And still, the one without sin carried it all, not his, but ours. And by the time he reached that hill, it looked like defeat. A crown of thorns, a broken body, a cross prepared. But heaven knew this was not the end, because on that cross, something holy was happening, an exchange. My shame for his grace, my brokenness for his wholeness, my past for a new beginning. The blood shed was not silent, it was speaking mercy where judgment should have stood, forgiveness where guilt had a voice. Every drop declaring, you're still worth saving. They whipped him, but he stayed. They mocked him, but he remained. They nailed him, but he chose to stay, not trapped, but committed. The crucifixion looked like defeat, but it was divine strategy. And there he was on the cross, arms stretched wide, not just by nails, but by his love, as if saying, no one is too far, no one is too broken. The cross was not just death, it was an invitation, because in that moment, the sinless one took on sin. Every failure, every hidden place laid on him, not because he deserved it, but because he chose it. The cross was heavy because of us, and still he did not come down. He stayed through the pain. He stayed through the bloodshed. He stayed when he could have walked away. He stayed for you and for me. Then he said, it is finished. Not defeat, but completion. The price paid, the way made open. And in that moment, chains began to break. Chains of sin, chains of guilt, chains of shame. Because when he died, sin lost its grip. What once held you no longer owns you. The cross did not just forgive, it freed. Free from cycles, free from burdens, free from the weight of trying to fix yourself. Because the sinless one became the sacrifice, so we could walk in freedom. And when he rose, that freedom came alive. For a moment, it looked like darkness had won, like the grave had the final word. But heaven was not done. 3 days later, The stone rolled away. The resurrection was a declaration that death does not win, that sin does not own you, that the grave has no authority. The same blood that was shed now speaks life. The same cross now sets us free. Jesus crucified and now risen, alive, victorious. And now the cross is not shame. It is proof that love stayed, that grace stayed, that even when he could have walked away, he didn't. So when you see the cross, see the sacrifice of the sinless one, see your healing, see your freedom. And don't stop just at the crucifixion. Stand in the power of the resurrection, because it was the cross that changed everything.